We got it.
Oh, is that one of the sponsors?
Huh?
The water bottle.
No, it's not. It's my personal. Yeah, so if I thirsty, then I drink water.
Okay.
Yeah, but if the Shakespeare want to sponsor and I can be the thing.
Okay, you can-
sponsor is very good.
You gotta reach out to them. You gotta be
Yeah.
like, guys.
Where's the caveman?
Don't ask why we are wearing the same shirt. Okay?
Hey,
we did not coordinate this lah.
Why do you wear the same shirt as me?
Why do you wear the same shirt as me?
No, you copy me.
No. Hey, okay. we bought the exact same shirt from JB, okay? But
Yes.
I didn't expect you to wear the same thing as me, okay? So that's why I wore this today. I thought it was be safe, but then.
What do you
then
mean?
you wear pink.
What do you mean? If
Okay, never mind. Move
No.
on.
If
Move
you
on,
know
move
that we
on.
both bought the same shirt, then you shouldn't wear this shirt because you know we bought the same shirt.
Then you
You're
can
not making
you
sense.
can apply the same logic to yourself.
No, I didn't.
Okay, whatever. Okay. So today, right, on today's episode of the Caveman podcast, we have another guest.
Who is it?
Who is it? In the previous episodes, right, we have a strongman,
Yeah.
we have a power builder, so bodybuilder and powerlifter. We also have powerlifters. Then we also have female powerlifter also. That was our first
yeah.
female guest.
Yes.
Then we also have a cardio person, a jump rope person.
Yes.
Then now we have an Olympic weightlifter.
Olympic weightlifter.
Yeah. And
Oh, okay.
what's even better, you know?
What's that?
It's
What?
female.
It's female.
So we are not sexist. Okay, so everybody, let's welcome Esther. Hello, Esther. Hello. Thank you for joining us. So Esther is our Olympic weightlifting guest and also our second female guest. Hopefully we have more female guests. Okay, so we want to cater to a more female population.
No,
also.
be inclusive.
Yes, correct. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Yes, I wanted to be inclusive. Okay, so Esther, can you share with us what are you doing now, your age, and how long have you been doing Olympic weightlifting for?
Okay. Hi, I'm Esther. I am 28 this year. Not super young, but also not that old either for like strength sports.
28, I think okay leh.
I mean, in Ollie lifting, most athletes, they kind of peak around like 24, 26. Like you
Really,
still
meh?
see lifters that are past those ages competing. Like the recent Paris Olympics, there are still people who are like above those age groups. But usually they
You
get
peak at
scouted
26.
like really young, like below 20 years old. And then some even compete when they're 20. Yeah, so 28 is kind of like you're a bit late to the game, I feel.
But how long have you been? Yeah, how long have you been already?
I only done Ollie lifting for about I think two and a half years. By
So you
now.
started 25, 26 lah, around there lah.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
started around 26.
Actually, I heard from like one of our previous guests, right, is that you know China, how they find their Olympic weightlifting athletes is they go to the schools and then they go and do some tests on the student. That's crazy, eh.
Yeah, so you imagine like our school, right? Like in primary school, you go and do the PE class and all that, right? And then I don't know whether your school had this, but for my school, they actually like during PE class, they got the coaches to like go around and then like go and choose like get all the students to go audition for the different sports.
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So like
okay,
imagine that, but like even more like exaggerated. So they have like the Chinese
In China lah.
Yeah, in China. Yeah. So that's what they do. And then they get the students to go and do like all these different like tests, like test their like jumps, their limb length and stuff like that. That's why you see like the Chinese lifters, they all look like about the same in terms of like body proportions and stuff. So they have a very specific look that they are going for in China. So that
So is
their
it
whole
genetics?
criteria, yeah, I mean
It's
I
genetics,
guess it's genetics and I guess athletic ability like at a young age. Like you have to display those things first before you even get chosen to be part of the training. Not even like chosen to be like world class, you know, but chosen to be part of the training. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, like genetics, this kind of thing is very hard to like it's either you have it or don't have it, right? And if you have it, right, you'll definitely display like some form of that perks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so speaking of that, right, how do I know if I hit the genetic lottery for Olympic weightlifting?
Okay, if you go by the Chinese lifting style, right, it's usually your femurs are not too long. Your torso also it must be quite balanced in relation to like your femurs, and then your limbs also cannot be too long.
So it cannot be like you have gorilla arms that kind, orangutan arms that kind.
So
Cannot.
most of
Why
the
though?
lifters don't know. It's just like physics, like because if you are like further away from the bar or like your center of mass is like further away, right? Then after that, it just like it gets harder for you to like project enough power, or like it gets harder for you to like lift that weight. Yeah.
Moments. Remember or not?
Oh yeah.
Moments.
So, yeah, and also like because if your limbs longer, technically you need more power because you need to lift the weight to a higher position. You know.
Is it correct?
Something like that.
Right.
I mean, I'm not a sports science student, so I'm just a hobbyist, a weightlifting hobbyist, like aspiring weightlifting athlete. So yeah,
Okay.
don't take my word for it. Yeah.
But what you say actually make a bit more sense. Like you
Right.
go, like you have further distance to travel, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to
correct.
say, right?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so imagine like you want to bring it up, right? Then you're actually your body's so long, and then you need to like reach further down, then lift it up.
Right.
Something like that. I mean, there's definitely more distance travel because I'm someone with very long femurs, like limbs. My arms are alright, but my legs are like really really long. So when I do things like the clean and jerk, when you clean something off the floor, it's like if you deadlift something off the floor, the distance that I'm taking to stand up and pull that weight is significantly more compared to someone who is like shorter limbs. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So more time under tension and greater distance to cover. So hence disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do believe that like athletic ability still like at the end of the day will like trump all, because if you are someone who maybe did sports from young or whatever, you compare that to somebody who doesn't have that background and they might have advantage in terms of like limb length and all that, right? You will still outperform. So it has to be a combination of both.
That's true.
Hey, speaking of that, then what about you? But before you started
Yeah,
this, were
I
you
wanted to
doing-
ask that.
Yeah.
Before Olympic weightlifting, what were you doing?
Like, were you doing anything
Uh,
related?
Yes, I mean no, I was not doing anything so-called related. CrossFit is kind of related. I mean, I did sports since I was like very young. So before I entered primary school, I was already exposed to like swimming, canoeing, a lot of water sports, ice skating, rollerblading, running. Like I did a lot of things, and my mom just let me like run around and do whatever. So I've been quite blessed in that aspect. When I went to primary school, then I started doing badminton. So I played for school, and then after I went to secondary school, I played netball for school. I went to poly.
Oh,
and I
you
did
jump a lot of
track
sports.
and field.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
you played badminton in secondary school?
I played badminton in primary school.
You also play badminton?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
secondary school you play netball.
Like in secondary school, I played netball. I guess that was like secondary school netball for me wasn't super competitive, just because my school wasn't like one of the schools that was
Like the
was, like,
better
known
one.
for,
Oh,
like, the
okay,
sport.
I get it.
But so you were the best there.
No, I cannot say that. I think it was probably one of the lazier ones, you know, because I just have like tall genetics, right? So I mean they just put me in like the goalkeeper, like GDGS.
What's
GD and GK position. So like goal defense or like goalkeeper
Oh.
like positions for netball. So I just use my height to like my advantage.
Eh,
so
actually,
I
right.
didn't train as hard.
What's your height?
I think that I'm probably 168.
Were you always this tall, like in secondary school also?
Yeah, when I was in Sec 1, I was already like 166.
That's crazy, eh. I said I only 1'4", I think 1'5".
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. So I don't know, I had a very like in primary school there was 1 year because you got the health booklet, right? There was 1 year I grew 10 cm.
In 1 year.
Yeah. But it shows like the year before I was like 1'4" something, then the next year I was like 1'5" something. Yeah. But I also started to do Muay Thai. So
Wow.
I think Muay Thai was like my first love when it came to sport. Like it was the first time I actually did a sport that I was like, wow, this is damn cool. Like I actually want to like do it competitively.
Like you want to beat somebody
Yeah, you
up.
want to beat somebody up.
For those hearing on Spotify, you cannot see the reaction. But then, okay.
It's not about beating people up, it's about the skill. It's about, you know, I mean, okay, Muay Thai is very fun to just train. You know, I mean, for women especially, I think that at least I guess my era, it's not that we are very like far in age also, but growing up I feel like it wasn't really encouraged for girls to go and play like all these like very rough sports.
Right. Actually now also.
Now also.
Now also.
Yeah.
I feel.
I mean, depends on like how your parents are like lah. So my mom was like quite concerned, but I think she knew she couldn't stop me. So I just went to find someone to train with.
So you think that translated to like your current your weightlifting?
Or do you change to something else and then you're going to change?
Yeah, so I did Muay Thai for 4 years. In which 2 of them I was actually like trying to be a bit more like competitive.
So you competed in Muay Thai?
Yeah, I did.
Wow, it's
Not
crazy,
as much as like I wanted to, because at that point of time I was also like in uni, and then my uni I was in Australia.
Oh.
So
So you joined the club?
Like a Muay Thai CCA or something like that.
I went to find a gym outside of the school.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
so same as Singapore. Yeah, that lasted for about 4 years, and then after that I stopped, and then I was looking for like the next thing to kind of challenge myself, because I was like, I've always done sports, and then like competing and all that is fun to me. Like this whole thing is just fun, you know. Sports to me is exciting, it's fun. It's not really, I don't really see it as like a workout, or like I have to drag myself to go and do it. I don't think I'm the type of person who will, you know, like lug myself to the gym to just do like to just make myself look good or whatever. So yeah, I need to actually have like a sport to pursue, whereby I'm actually trying to like improve like a certain skill set, stuff like that.
So like the working out is like a secondary thing. Right.
The working out is more of like a byproduct of like the sport.
Okay.
For me,
Okay,
lah.
okay.
Yeah. So after that, I was watching Netflix, right? And then I was like browsing through the different programs that they had, and then I saw like the CrossFit Games.
There's such wait, what? There's such a show?
Yeah,
The
you guys should check it
CrossFit
out.
Games.
Yeah, the CrossFit Games, they have like documentaries that are out there. I don't know whether it's still on Netflix or not. But that's how I got into like CrossFit for a very like short period of time. Then when I was doing CrossFit, that's how I discovered like weightlifting, because weightlifting is like a component of CrossFit.
I wanted to ask you that because until now I still don't know what's the difference between CrossFit and weightlifting. CrossFit does the same like similar movements to weightlifting, like the clean and all that kind of stuff.
CrossFit has multiple events, and they have multiple types of things that they do within like a CrossFit class as well. So in a typical CrossFit class, you will probably touch on different kinds of skill sets. You'll do like more like gymnastic skill stuff. So you have like your muscle ups, butterfly pull-ups, handstand stuff. So gymnastics, yeah. And then you also have like your more like athletic stuff. So you have like your sprinting, your running, your swimming events.
Yeah, okay.
So it's like putting everything together.
Yeah, actually it's kind of similar to strongman. You know how strongman you guys have like deadlift ladders? So you can also have that in CrossFit. You can have like clean ladders or deadlift ladders or snatch ladders, whatever it is. Yeah.
Okay.
They do have like strongman events in CrossFit as well.
Oh, it sounds like CrossFit is just very flexible.
CrossFit just sounds like everything.
Yeah, correct. You just put all the sports that's possible. Just put them together. Whatever you require. Like, you need to sprint. You need to.
That's why I asked like, is there any specific event? No, there's no specific. It's just you. Anything goes. Right?
Yeah, I mean, in a typical CrossFit class, it's not so crazy lah. Like you're not gonna go to like a CrossFit class in Singapore, then they're gonna be like, oh, we're gonna bring you to like Macritchie to swim or somewhere. Okay. Yeah, so I think it's your regular like day-to-day person can walk into a CrossFit gym and they can partake in a class and not feel like they will have nothing to do. They also like the CrossFit boxes that I've been to as well. They usually like scale down the workouts for beginners and stuff. So yeah, that was my entry point in intro to like weightlifting and stuff. Because before that, I've never touched a barbell. All these years doing all these sports, right? I've never really like gone to the gym. I always thought that it was very intimidating, like those commercial gyms. Then I don't really know how to use the machines either. So yeah, I just kind of like avoided like weights altogether.
But then how do you from that then you go into a CrossFit gym?
Yeah.
Isn't
The
it
documentary law.
because of that. Then all it takes is one documentary to.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, yeah, convinced.
Okay.
Sign me up.
I can go to a barbell now. Gym is not intimidating anymore.
I mean, it was scary, but I don't know. I guess I just really wanted a change, because all those years I was doing stuff that was more like body weight related, right? Or it was like a team sport.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like CrossFit didn't seem like too much of a intimidating way to enter the lifting weights kind of area. Yeah.
Do you remember the first time you go into a gym?
Yeah.
The
How do you
first
feel?
time I went to like a CrossFit gym.
Or like any like strength?
Or maybe
CrossFit
like commercial
gym.
gym also,
Commercial gym.
Oh my goodness. I
Actually-
went to Active SG before, like when I think maybe I was in secondary school or something, because I was like, I want to try, and it was like, how much is that entry? Like super cheap, right?
150, I think.
something.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, I'll just go and try. And then I went there, and then I like tried to use the machines and stuff, and then there were all these like super buff uncles, and then I was like, oh, this is so scary. So in the end, I went there and I used a treadmill. Then I was like, this is a waste of time. And I didn't know what to do with the dumbbells. And I was like, oh my god, it looks so stupid. So then, yeah, that kind of like scarred me. And then I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then, yeah, a few years later, I was like, I watched the CrossFit Games. And then, because CrossFit Games, they feature both men and women like events, right? So I was like, oh, this is cool. This isn't that bad. And it looks like a sport. I think that's what it appealed to me. It was like, it looks like a sport rather than like people just going into the gym to pump iron and to look good aesthetically. Yeah.
Then the time when you went to Active SG, you go alone, is it?
Yeah, I just went alone.
Oh,
I just like
Any
Oh.
friends,
I'm like an
Oh,
only
that's
child,
crazy,
man.
eh.
I just do things for myself.
Huh,
And then
no.
after I wonder later on why I did that. And then
Yeah.
I was like panicking inside.
Yeah, I thought you would like ask a friend, you know, like at least you
Yeah
have a
lor.
friend, yeah. You ask her like, hey, wanna go gym or not?
Yeah, lor.
You see,
Yeah,
that
wouldn't
sounds
you
like
do
a
that?
good idea. That sounds smart. I did not do that at all. I was like, oh, Active SG, cheap gym entry. Let me go and try and see what it's all about. And then I was like, no, scary. Don't want, never again. Yeah.
Okay, then you fast forward to when you go into a
CrossFit
gym.
Yeah.
Of course, I went there and I was like, I don't know how to do anything.
Mhm.
But because the classes are always run by like a coach, so you feel like it's a guided experience. You know, it's not like you're just going there and then you're like, I don't know what to do, and then figure it out yourself. Like the coach will be there. Everyone is attending like, let's say a 8 a.m. like workout, right? So we're all there at 8 a.m. and then there's like a whiteboard, and then the coach will write down the workout. She will explain the workout
Then she'll
and
guide you.
show the movement, and then we go and pick up all of our equipment at wherever we're gonna stand, and then we like go through the thing. Then if you get lost halfway, you just refer to the whiteboard again, yeah.
Oh, so basically the difference is like now it's guided and then like someone will show you the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you might look stupid, but everyone is too busy to look at you looking stupid. So then in the end, you feel like it's not that bad.
Then how did that you out of everything then you got interested in weightlifting? Is it?
Yeah. So after a few